Good morning, guys. Alrighty, good morning. So I'm just jumping right in. First of all, good morning. You're beautiful. I love you. Handsome men, beautiful women. Woo woo. Alrighty, so listen, I have made some changes to my life on Monday and on Tuesday. And I've been eating, sleeping, pissing shit these thoughts of these changes that I've made. So I guess the message for today is to trust the process, and that's what I kept feeling all night long. I was actually up earlier than 5 o'clock. I was probably up around like 3 something, 4 o'clock, because I just kept tossing and turning about everything that I've been trying to do. And what I really need to know and what I really need to realize is to trust the process, because God got it figured out. Like, He got me, and I know He does. But us physical, we want shit handed to us right here, right now, and that's just not how it works. So and these are like some examples, right? So a couple years ago, I had 2 years ago. I've almost lived here for like 2 years. It's going on 2 years. So yeah, so my old house before this was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. At the time, there was a lot going on, and my landlord was selling the house, and we had to move. So we ended up looking around. I'm looking, I'm calling, I'm searching, and finally, like a week before I'm supposed to get out the old house, I find my new house. And at that moment, I was just like, God, please, like, I'm just over it. I've been crying, I've been praying, I've been looking, I've been putting in the work. You told me to put in the work. I've been putting in the work. I get up every day, I'm calling, I'm looking, I'm driving, where is the house? I need the house. I have children. They need to have a place to live. I know you already know this, so I shouldn't have to tell you this. But I'm not feeling like you hearing me, though, because there's 1 week left, a week and a half left, and I still don't got nowhere to go. Worst case scenario, if I got to go back home to mom's or stay somewhere real quick and handle my business, I got money saved away. I even stay in a freaking hotel if I have to until I find something. That was my thought process. That was totally my thought process. I was like thinking of A, B, C, D. When you have kids, you have a family, that's what you think of. You're like, my kids, they need a place to go. You feel me? Like, you're selling your house. Unfortunately, it's out of my control because I don't own the property. So yeah, we're going to change all that. Okay. So I finally found the house, and at first they didn't want to give us the house. And then I spoke to the wife of the owner of the new house, and she's like, I spoke to my husband. Like, I told her what was going on, and she was like, I spoke to my husband. You could have the place. The only thing is, it's not ready. I said, listen, I will go over there. I will clean. I know how to do drywall. I know how to, put plaster. I know how to paint. Like, tell me what you need me to do, and I'll be up in there doing it. As long as I can get out of here by this time, my kids need a place to go. So whatever I have to do to make that happen, just let me know. So I did. I came and cleaned and stuff like that. I didn't have to do anything like drywall or anything like that. But the point is that I was, me personally, just mentally drained and physically drained. And I've been out of my mom's house since I was like 17 years old, so I didn't want to go back. And then I'm coming back with luggage, like, you know what I'm saying? I got my children, like, I have a family, so I didn't want to do that. So I really did keep going, but I was really stressed out. Like, I was crying at night. I was just going through my own little things, because at the end of the day, I was thinking about my kids, not knowing that God was thinking about his kids too, because I'm his kid too, and he knows what I need. And unfortunately, I was being a pain in the ass. But yes, that's what I was doing. And I was like, hello. But I made it. And now I am very grateful that I did, because like I said earlier, I was in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. I had 2 cars that didn't equal to 1. Now I have 2 cars sitting in front of my house that are fully functional, very reliable. I have a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house, and not a half bath. It's full baths. You know what I mean? My daughters have their own room. My son has his own room. Like, my kids are cool. I'm cool. My house is beautiful. Like, I'm grateful. I am. But I had to keep the faith, and I had to keep pushing through the process, because when you stop and you get distracted, or you stop and you lose faith, that is it. All bets are off. If you had any fear of failing, it is done as soon as you quit. You cannot quit. My daughters are watching my YouTube channel, okay? My daughters are going and telling their friends to watch my YouTube channel. So I really had to come back here today and think like, what messages am I going to give my viewers, including my children? So here it goes. You do not give up. You push forward every single day, even if it is hard, even if you are tired. If you have a mission and you have a dream and you have a goal, it is going to take work. I've been up every day at 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes earlier, just praying, writing down what I need to do, because God said if I have to write down my vision. I have to make it clear. I have to talk to him. I have to tell him what I need, what I want from him. And in the process, I have to put in the work. And in that time of me putting in the work, I'm praying, I'm calling, I'm making moves physically. You know what I mean? I'm putting little goals, daily goals in order, checking them off my list, because little accomplishments are the big secret to the bigger accomplishments. I am stepping out the box. I'm stepping out the box. I chose on the 12th of December, 2022, that it was my time to step out the box and fully develop who I am, what I want to do, where am I going, and how am I going to leave a legacy behind for my children. That is my goal. My goal is to have God use me as a leader for the community, for my family, for my friends, to help inspire and motivate, to help everyone be the best version of themselves, including my children, because I know you're watching this video and I love you and I appreciate all the support that you girls give me. I really do. You girls are the reason that I'm on this channel. Every time someone turns on the TV and they go on YouTube and they put my name, this cute ass freaking face pops up. And when it does, it is going to send positive love and vibes to everyone listening, because I love every one of the viewers. So if you love me too, then you better take your butt and like, share, and subscribe. Because let me tell you something, my daughters already did that. And they already telling their friends. They bragging, sis. They bragging different. So I'm cool with that. So on this channel, I want to be able to do more than just be motivational. I want to have fun like I did with my girls, and I want to also do that with my other kids as well. I want to be able to express emotions, even if it's sadness, because that is part of healing, loss. You know, you have to go through the process. Even if it feels like there is no way out, even if it feels like there is no light at the end of the tunnel, there is, because God is light. We serve a God that is full of life and light. Okay? So that is all he wants us to be. He just wants us to be that bright light in all this darkness. That's it. That's it. That ain't hard. I thought it was, but I've always been into spirituality, and God has always been on my side, and he has blessed me in so many ways. I got 3 boys, and finally my last one was my son. He knew what he was doing. He prepared me so that way when I had my son, that my son got the best version of me, so I could raise my son to be the best man he can be, because we're breaking chains. Okay, my son is going to be an entrepreneur. My son is the next president, mayor, I don't care. Listen, my girls too, all over it, YouTubers, beautiful models, educated. I tell my kids all the time, you gotta be clean, you gotta be smart, and you got to be beautiful. And beautiful don't only mean looks on the outside. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. You have to be beautiful to the people around you, and you have to be that light when everybody is dark. You have to be great. And if you can't do that, you setting yourself up for failure. You know, my daughter was reading with her sister, and, you know, they're talking about trying to, like, compare to each other. No. I don't want you to compare to each other, because the only person I want you to compare yourself to is yourself. I want you to be better today than you were yesterday. I want you to be better than me. You better get your ass on here and be a better YouTuber than me. Yes, that's right. But you better do it with pure intention. The intention, which means the reason why you're doing this has to be good. It has to be pure. It has to bring people happiness when they're feeling sad. It has to make people laugh, because I like to make people laugh. You know, sometimes for real, dead ass, I be real funny in my head. For real. I really do. I be coming up with all these jokes in my head, and I be telling, you know, my man, I be like, look, this was funny, right? But, you know, I tell him like, ha, like after I done laughed already, and then he's like, what are you laughing at? And I tell him, when I should have just said it and it just probably be funny. And sometimes it might not be funny to nobody else, but I don't care. I told you, I'm a vibe all by myself. I will laugh at my own jokes. I sure the fuck will. Yes, I will. I'm happy. Why not? I don't care. So yes, I just want you guys to keep going. If you have not seen my post, go ahead and go to Amazon. The Power of Thinking Positive and The Magic of Thinking Big. Go read those books. Okay, go read them. And I'm not telling you to read them because of no specific reason, besides giving you the tools to enhance your ability to be everything you can be. And in those books have, you know, spiritual quotes and stuff too, where you, if you need to, you can refer to the Bible, go back, read those verses, see what your Bible talk about. I don't care who you believe in, like I told you before. I don't care. I don't care who you believe in, but whoever it is you believe in, you better start praying to him, and you better start getting in line with him, because there's a bigger purpose. We got a bigger purpose. You see this key face? I'm already rich. Every time somebody turn on this YouTube channel, they see my face. I'm already rich, because every time someone hears my voice and I'm sending positive vibes through my videos, I'm inspiring somebody. I'm making a difference in somebody's life. I don't know whose life it is, but I just made a difference in it. My kids are watching this. I'm the motivation for them too. They clearly don't listen to me at home. They want to be thinking they could do what they want. But if I can get to through my children through the video, well, shit, that's progression. That's an accomplishment for me right there. Maybe I should make one of, you know what? Maybe I should make one about cleaning your room. And I know y'all laughing. That's what I should do. That'll be my next one, just for y'all. But yes, you guys, trust the process. Live in the moment. Be grateful for the things you have. Speak life into your children. Listen, I tell my daughters every day, you're beautiful. You're beautiful just the way you are. You get on my nerves and everything, but you're beautiful. You feel me? Like, or I'll tell them when they do something they're not supposed to do, I'll tell them, like, you know you better than that. So I don't even know why you even playing yourself. Because you know you're not supposed to be doing that. You know that you're too pretty to be acting like that. You know you're too beautiful to be conducting yourself like that. You walking around here acting all stank. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, and another thing, don't let nobody steal your joy. There's always going to be somebody who sees your light and wants to take that shine, and we say no, okay? No, you're not taking my light. This is my light. You got a problem, you got an attitude, handle that shit over there. Take it over there. You know, I know, you know, speaking about God and everything here too, or whoever your higher power is, but I'm still a work in progress, so excuse me if I'm cursing, or excuse me if you feel like I'm being, you know, disrespectful, because I'm really not. I'm just getting to you in a way that you won't understand. It's not about nobody else no more. It's about us. You know, I see all my friends and all the people that I grew up with and went to school with. And before, I used to not comment on people's things because, sometimes I would. But no, No, you should. I started to comment. You know why? Because you should be, or I started to love and stuff, because you should be recognized for your accomplishments. I want to send the positive love your way, and the positive vibes. I want you to feel good about yourself, because by doing that allows you to continue to be great and to do better and to want better, because you getting that love, man. And that's how I've always been. If you know me, then you know anytime someone tells me they did something, I don't give a freak how little it is. I'm boosting you up. I'm boosting you up. I'm hyping you up. Yeah. Yep. I don't care. You got another job. Yep. Hey, listen. My daughter came, like I told y'all the last time in the videos, my daughter came home with that mink right from the Salvation Army with my mom. You think I care? No. We was all up in that mink, walking that whole runway and all. Yes, we doing it. Speaking of mink, on New Year's, I found these 100% mink lashes. And I'm going to put them bad boys on, because something about to be real mink bringing into 2023. You better stop playing with me. Listen, we doing things, man. We're doing things. And it, you know, that whole sweater and little mink thing, that was all like a joke for real. That was just really a joke. That was not even fucking serious. You know, I was just warm. My pink sweater was all warm and everything. My mom gave it to me. I was loving it. But I felt like, ooh, boxy in it, you know what I mean? So I just was like, that's my mink, that's my mink. And I kept saying it, and they found me my little, you know, fox fur mink. But I'm about to be wearing these real mink lashes. I wonder how many lashes I need to get that whole coat. We about to be in there. Listen, it's the process, man. Just trust the process. I'm loving every moment of growing and learning, and I'm trying. And the things that used to call my attention just don't. Like when, you know, people just want to be bitching and complaining, and I don't want to hear none of that. I stay quiet. I don't care about none of that. It don't got nothing to do with me. I don't care. People got to ride their own wave. People got to do their own thing. And when I'm sitting at home by myself crying, or I'm going through my emotions and I'm taking my hot baths and I'm, you know, trying to figure my shit out for me and my kids, and there's nobody calling looking for me, you know, trying to fix my problems or trying, you know, no. The only person I run to is God. That's the only person I've ever really ran to. I think one time in my life, and my mom, you know, I'm pretty sure she's going to see the video, is that one time in my life I probably asked my mom for money. And, you know, and she straight up looked at me and was like, oh, you must be really broke. I'm just like, yeah, I just need you to pay this phone bill. And I'm going to get that back to you. So, you know, and I did, but I've always been a person to, like, you know, always keep stuff put up. I try to be very organized, and you know, there was a point in my life where